to move into a bigger house. I was only 3 at the time, so I don't know any of the logistics involved in switching the contents of 2 homes with 7 kids in tow. My mom doesn't talk about that transition, just like my dad doesn't talk about his time in the Korean War. A little difficult on her, I believe. The house has 4 floors. The dining room table was 16 feet long. The living room fit 3 sofas, 2 wingback chairs, a love seat, and 2 coffee tables. We had 5 bedrooms. Now insert 11 children, because she had 4 more. 2 adults and a wayward youth from a 10-mile radius. The dining room table was covered end to end and piled 3 feet high with laundry, dishes, leftovers, food, mail, and anything else you can find. We knew this wormhole's powers, and yet you would still hear, "I put it on the dining room table, and I can't find it." In the kitchen, we had to ration the 22 gallons of milk per week. They washed down the meals from the peanut butter and jelly station. And luckily, we never had to refrigerate the jelly because it was consumed too quickly to go bad. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you we had 1.5 bathrooms.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever your initial reaction is to that statement, it is true. In the living room, we finagled 15 extra spots for entertaining, using the ends of the sofas and the backs of the sofas. And a lot of the time, my dad would get really confused, trying to figure out who he wanted to yell at. Jamie, Pat, John, Mary! Christmas Eve was always wild. We would pick one name and go completely over the top for that particular person. Pat built Sarah a guitar in 30 days. Her reaction of tears and laughter and excitement made all of us cry and laugh and excited. That was the point of Christmas Eve, and it always will be in our house. It also came December 26th with 45 bags of garbage. With all of this confusion and everything in our home, I always tried to find my own spot. I was in 3rd grade and I found extracurricular activities. They were my Camelot. The words from the musical fit in here nicely. In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than band, chorus, theater, school newspaper, before school gym, after school gym, and then get invited to a friend's house for dinner. The best part was, I was scheduling 14-hour days when I was 9 years old, and no one seemed to notice. Everyone just kind of went on their way, and there I was doing my thing. Until middle school. My older sister graduated and went to college, and I graduated to babysitter. And babysit I did. All the time. With one exception. I got home late from school one day and the paper boy was sitting in the living room. He's one of my classmates. And I was like, "Hey, Rob, what's up?" "Oh, your mom said she had to go to the store, so she asked me if I could watch her siblings for a minute." I could see the rigorous research my mother would conduct to care for her charges when I wasn't around. Needless to say, I have found myself completely removed from my family on a day-to-day basis. I have moved a dozen times, if not 24 times, if not 36 times in my life. My mom lived in the same house for 65 years. Clutching to the mangled homemade ashtrays we would bring home from art class, different pictures and photos and all kinds of things that she would accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. I have 2 boxes that I carry with me. 2 foot by 8 inch by 6 inch. They hold my fondest memories, including a lot of the things that I learned and we did at Christmas time. And I'll always remember Christmas time because it's really short coming around the corner every year, just for me and just for my siblings. Thank you.
Wow.